to hear what's going on with this new generation of leadership.
No problem.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so with the Rox Vote Coalition here in Roxbury, we've been doing a lot of things to get out the vote. So starting with, we did a candidates forum back in August 25th. We had 9 candidates for Register of Deeds, 2 candidates for sheriff, 2 candidates for for state senate,
right.
and 3 candidates for state rep.
And one of them was here earlier. But go ahead.
Yes, Monica.
Monica King.
Yes.
Oh, so she's out there still. Was she gone? Okay.
Yeah, I think
okay.
she left. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so we do activities like that where we bring the community together. We want the community to have a dialogue and have the opportunities to see the people that might be leading the community face to face and have them answer tough questions. So we provide these opportunities like that. We love to try to do activities like this weekend we did a barbecue.
Right.
I served 400 patties, 400 hot dogs to get out the vote for early vote.
Now you're making me hungry, bro. I just want you to know that, because we were talking about, we had Dr. Vanessa Calderon Rosado here, and we were talking about the political vote, Latino political power, and getting out the Latino vote and bringing it with the black community to vote. We had her as well as Alberto Vassallo from El Mundo, and we had a guest that couldn't call in. I guess he got the time mixer from Texas, the Latino Victory Project. And so we were talking about how we need food, and so we started talking about Puerto Rican food, which I love. And I was like, "Gee, I'm making hungry." Now you talking about patties?
We actually were feeding like poll workers down there at the Bruce Bowling Building on Saturday as well.
Nice. This Saturday?
This Saturday, yeah.
Bruce Bowling Building
in Roxbury. Yes.
What kind of food y'all gonna have?
No, this was last Saturday.
Oh, that's early, you missed it. I'm missing a lot. But anyway, so we're using food and
using food, bringing people together.
Okay.
We do door knocking. We do phone calling, right? The traditional get out to vote efforts, putting flyers up, letting people know about our events that we have going on, and we really strive to promote this within the community. So we go to all of our different buildings: the Smith House, the Haynes House, Orchard Gardens, the Madison Park Village. All these areas, Ruggles, Shawmut, so we can engage directly with our residents and also the different precincts surrounding our properties.
Okay.
So throughout Lower Roxbury, we own and operate a lot of different properties that total up to over 3,000 residents. So that's a lot of votes right there. So my job as a civic engagement coordinator is to make sure that all of these folks register to vote. They all know about the different ballot initiatives, the different candidates. They have the opportunities to meet with them and have community dialogue. So that's what we're trying to build. So also with the super voter program that I've been putting really a lot of effort into encouraging everybody in the community to become super voters and really letting them know what a super voter is.
Right.
Somebody who voted in the last 3 elections and letting them know why it's important to be a super voter. And once they start getting these messages, then after that it really starts to turn on the light bulb, and then after that folks really start to engage in the community. Like when I was actually in Orchard Gardens the other day, I was speaking with a young man who thought he wasn't able to vote. He was like, oh, I had a felony. I was like, are you still on parole or probation? He's like, no. I'm like, well, you can vote. He's like, oh, I was told I couldn't vote. So I encounter that all the time. I was doing a voter registration project down in Louisiana, and a lot of that was just re-educating the public because, it's taught in this public schools. The public school teachers say it to them, the POs, the COs, all the folks who all throughout the criminal justice system, they're all telling these folks, really just trying to, cleave them out of, the voting population and really just rendering them irrelevant because, with the way the criminal justice system sort of just chews through the black community, a lot of that just is cleaving, black men out of families. It takes black men out of families. It takes black men out of the economy, and it takes black men out of the political system. And it's ridiculous.
They're trying to make us feel invisible.
We got to fight back.
Okay, now we talked about what you're doing. Let's just talk about bringing all this together. All right, today is November 1st. Today we are on the air. We have Wally Bell from Columbus, Ohio. I don't know if we can do anything but online with you, Wally. And we appreciate you calling in as our national correspondent. Peter Lynn Market as our research analyst, Ed Shoemaker, Civic Engagement, Madison Park, Marlena Rose, LOC, and yours truly, right? So today, starting today, we have this going on. Tonight, we have Vote No on 2, and I understand Madison Park's not taking a stand on that, but you can stand with us as far as like in there, get people there. So we're going to get there tonight at William E. Reed
William E. Reed Auditorium at 6:30, also known as the Prince Hall Grand Lodge. And I want to say that this is the efforts of the Save Our Public Schools campaign. The LOC is actually a group of black leaders and activists who are working, and I coordinate the Boston Education Justice Alliance, which includes parents, teachers, students, more activists, all working towards improving public education. And as part of that, we're hoping that folks will vote no on 2 and meet with us tonight, 6:30 at Prince Hall, William E. Reed Auditorium.
And I'm gonna make sure I'm there. And so, and also, we have early voting today from 9 to 5 p.m. at Boston City Hall for those that are in Boston. And I'm pretty sure there may be some other pockets of the state that they're in, but I'm not gonna give out any information. I don't know. I just have this for that. Tomorrow, you're able to vote at the Strand Theater in Dorchester, Morning Star Church in Mattapan, Rosendale Community Center, Boston City in Rosendale, and Boston City Hall, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. As well, there's a Latino rally at Rosendale Square tomorrow at 6 o'clock, Rosendale Square, and I'm going to make sure that we're going to try to get there as well. Is there anything else on Wednesday that we can be supportive of anywhere around the table?
Yes, there are hub dials that are happening all across the state. You can come to the Carpenters Union from 6 to 8 at that 750 Dorchester Ave, and that's actually calling voters and having conversations with them about question 2 and really having that dialogue.
Okay. Is there anything that you have on Wednesday?
Not on Wednesday. We have an event on Saturday.
Okay, hold on. We ain't there yet.
All right.
Because there's other events. What I'm trying to do here is what we did in the year 2000, coordinate so we can support. Is there anything that you know about, Peter?
No.
Wally?
I am going to add something, believe it or not.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I can, unless you're paying for my ticket, I don't think I'd be able to go out to Wally.
But, you may have some Ohio listeners.
Okay, all right.
The Hillary Clinton was just in Cincinnati yesterday for a major voter turnout that I was very successful. President Obama is returning to Capital University in Columbus, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
He was there before the 2012 election for a huge turnout registering to vote campaign. And he's returning to the exact same place. That's happening literally in about an hour.
Okay.
So,
and where's that located again?
Right now, it's in Columbus, Ohio, at Capital University. President Obama is leading a Get Out the Vote campaign. He's going to do a major speech today in Columbus.
Any of y'all want to go down there? Well, we're going to go down there online.
If I could teleport.
Okay. Okay. I might use my jet, but it's online. I'm going to ask Pastor Wall, get me online to get out there. I'm going to try my best, bro. And so on Thursday, Boston City Hall, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Boston City Hall, you can early vote there. Is there early voting in Ohio still?
Yes, there is. The early voting in Ohio has been making a significant impact. And I want to let your voters know that early voting makes a significant impact literally across the country. I'll give you a couple of quick examples. In Florida already, nearly 4 million people have already voted.
Wow.
25% of all of the registered voters in the state. And Democrats in that state and literally across the country are outpacing 2012 vote numbers with early voting.
Right.
And that same thing is happening in Ohio, Colorado, Nevada, Florida. I mean, it's happening. Early voting, as each election goes on, I think early voting, and this is my prediction, is going to really become the factor. I mean, you could literally win an election before the final election day in November.
Right.
In the future.
Okay, that's awesome. And so what we're going to do is so on Thursday you can also vote. You can also vote in Boston City Hall from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I'm pretty sure that from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Boston City for early voting. And I'm pretty sure there's other places across the state that you can vote. Is there anything else on Thursday?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
So all across the state, if you go on to the Save Our Public Schools MA, SaveOurPublicSchoolsMass.com, there are places and opportunities to make phone calls, to do canvases, to do standouts and visibilities. Just go on to SaveOurPublicSchoolsMA.com and find out how you can get in where you fit in.
All right, and they got them nice buttons. I need some more buttons and them blue and these blue and yellow shirt. I want some shirt. I'm gonna put mine on. I want folks to know I'm voting on too. Is there anything that you have on Thursday? I know Saturday. I know you can't wait to talk about Saturday because Peter's going. I want you to look at the numbers in Boston of people that voted so far. Cause they send me the numbers of the early voting. You have it already?
No, I said I voted.
I know at the Bruce Bowling Building on Saturday you had 955 early voters just on
this
Saturday.
Past Saturday.
Just this Saturday.
And this past Monday, I don't know how many voters. Peter can help me out. The Harriet Tubman House, we were giving brothers haircuts before they went and voted. So we got to come up with non-traditional, innovative, creative ways to get people out to vote. Because we got to meet people where they are, talk about things that they think are important, and take action. That's grassroots. On Friday, Jamaica Plain at the back of the Hill Apartments. For all those that are listening out there, get on out there between 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Mission Hill on Friday at the Tobin Community Center from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we also have the Dunk the Vote signature tournament basketball league. In order to vote you have, in order to participate in the tournament, you have to go vote. It used to be you have to register to vote, but you're going to have to go vote. And it's $250 a team. The winning team, it's open league, gets $2,500. That's right. That's a $2,500.00. $2,500 for the winning team. Also, you can vote at so you can vote right in that same building, Tobin Community Center, Mission Hill, where Dunk the Vote originated. Alston Brighton, Veronica B. Smith Senior Center in Alston Brighton. You can vote at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. as well. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, you can vote at Boston City Hall. Wally, do you have anything on Thursday and Friday you want to let our listeners know?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no, I don't.
and then
although across Ohio there will be early voting initiatives and local initiatives all across the state.
Okay, good. Now we're on Saturday. Ed's been itching to talk about Saturday. Go ahead, Ted.
I got a quick question though. Where in Ohio are you based?
I'm based in Columbus, Ohio. I'm currently in Cincinnati though right now.
Okay, yeah, because I was in. I'm sorry.
I said I bounce around. Go ahead.
Bounce around all throughout the state. I was doing a voter registration project out in Hamilton County in the month of May, where we set up shop over on Ludlow, and we were cranking out a bunch of voter registrations, dealing with the county BOE, which down in Hamilton County was a bit of a struggle. But we were able to churn out about 60,000 registrations in a 3-month period. So
that's fantastic. The next time, if somehow you can get into the surrounding counties around Hamilton, Hamilton County usually votes Democratic, but the surrounding counties have always been issues in terms of very strong Republican turnout. Claremont County, for example, you know what I'm talking about. The surrounding counties have always been issues.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of how they do it out there. They sort of spread the power away from the population centers in Cincinnati and sort of have it over down towards the county control, which is more like on the outskirts, which is more conservative and Republican.
Exactly.
Well, let me just say something. Whenever we can get a breakthrough, the enemy acts up. They don't like us talking to each other. I just want y'all to know, listeners, we're going to keep on. I don't care if you play music in the background. We can have any kind of disruption. We're going to get our folks out to vote. That's right. Ron Bell said that. We said that the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience. It's where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. That's what Dr. King said. And we also said that we are one, our cause is one. We must help each other if we are to succeed. Devil, we're going to give you a black eye. We're going to keep on pushing. On Saturday, we have
a Stuck on Replay and Roxvote GOTV conference. Actually, Monica is going to be on the panel with us. We have a lot of great folks. Conan Harris is going to be down there.
My brother's keeper.
Yep.
Okay.
From my brother's keeper, Abergaw.
And my brother better get some of them brothers out to vote.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. And Abergaw Forrester from Madison Park Development Corporation
Okay.
is going to be down there on the panel. So we have a pretty strong panel. One governor's council member is going to be down there. So we're still piecing it together, but we're working up to a big press release that we're going to release later today.
And if everyone can send this, send me an email, Ron Bell 400. It's easy. RONBELL 400. We can post it, put it on Facebook. We can utilize the 13 channel media outlets here, so we can send it out, so we can coordinate all our efforts and different activities, so that we can try to support and get people at all these different events. And
Really quickly, I just want to get it out there. It's from 3 to 6 Saturday at 757 Shawmut Avenue, the Smith House on the 12th floor.
in Roxbury.
In Roxbury.
Okay,
That's
we gotta
right.
make sure we have
Footsteps away from Dudley Station.
footsteps away from
Right
Dudley
there.
Station.
Right down Ruggles Street.
So, Wall, if you want to come on over there,